we have our first pick. Couple powerful options here. I really like Whelming Wave. It's like a blue Wrath. And Eternity Snare is also extremely powerful, and Kiora's Follower quite good as well. We could force... Well, another thing that we've got going on in this pack is we're probably going to wheel this Stratus Walk so we can draft the Floodtide Serpent deck, and it is a Serpent, in fact. So I actually might just do that, because that sounds awesome to me. So I'm actually going to take this Whelming Wave. You would exclude vital things like wallet. What does that mean? And house keys. You win the game and any items in their pocket. Ah, I see. We're talking about the card that we were inventing. So Whelming Wave is going to be my pick here. I really wish that we could have gotten this Kiora's Follower like 5th. But we'll get this Whelming Wave. And then a whole bunch of no blue cards. Jeez. So they took a rare, so it doesn't really tell us anything. We've also got Impetuous Sunchaser, Loyal Pegasus in this pack, if we just want to audible. Which I might do, because Whelming Wave is not powerful enough for me to care. And we've got nothing that really combos with Whelming Wave, so I'm actually going to take this Loyal Pegasus. Another Sunchaser and another Pegasus. So I'm actually going to take the Pegasus, and we're going to do the Pegasus deck again, even though we first picked this Whelming Wave. I don't like Ornitharch that much. I actually don't think it's that good. It's a 5/5 flyer for 5, which is very, very powerful. But I am not a fan. Oracle of Bones. What does this card do? You can cast instants and sorceries for free. That's interesting. This is going to be Fall of the Hammer. Although we still have Bolt of Keranos in this pack as well. I do like winning. And I have the most success with the Loyal Pegasus deck. I really wanted to play the Red-White Painter deck this weekend. Unfortunately, I don't have access to it. Prof Crocodile, I understand that that you disagree. That's fine. However, I have 3-0'd with a Loyal Pegasus Impetuous Sunchaser deck 3 times on stream, so it's my style. It's where I go. We're gonna take the Pillar of War in case we end up with a bunch of Fearsome Tempers and things like Nyxborn Rollicker. Nyxborn Rollicker is not the best in the deck. I actually think I want this Elite Skirmisher instead. Yep, there's a Fearsome Temper. Fearsome Temper is real good. Hopefully we wheel these Impetuous Sunchasers, because that card is gasoline. Quite gaseous is that card. But 2 Loyal Pegasus, more important than having 2 Impetuous Sunchasers. So we have access to another Skirmisher or a Nyxborn Rollicker. I think I'm going to take the Skirmisher here. So we wield Thunderous Might instead of any of the blue stuff. So we'll take the Thunderous Might, and hopefully we get Sunchaser. Yes! Give me the other one. Give me the other one. Give me the other one. Please, 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 please give me the other one. Yes! Yes! So good. So good. I'm so glad. Our deck is gas so far. This pack is real good for us. This is the deck I like drafting the most. You take Crypsis because it's insane. I can't believe that card's still in the pack. We're never going to play Cyclops of One-Eyed Pass, sadly. Eye Gouge is real good against us, so it's reasonable to take this, actually. But Crypsis is the most powerful card, and it also ruins us. Yeah, this deck has served me quite well in both triple Born of the Gods and Born of the Gods Theros Theros. So I'm happy with where we're at. Couple solid options here. We got Arena Athlete and Observant Al-Sayed, as well as Battle-Wise Valor. Pretty sure it's just going to be this Arena Athlete, though. We can theoretically wheel either Al-Sayed or Perforos's Emissary, as there are some other solid options for other people in this deck, like Voyage's End and Staunch-Hearted Warrior. I'm not too hopeful that we'll wheel either of our good cards, because there are a lot of bad cards in this pack. A lot of people don't value Swan Song very highly. Satyr Hedonist is pretty bad. Loathsome Catoblepas and Guardians are certainly going to be in the pack, but Arena Athlete is the card we want. We want Coordinated Assaults and Dauntless Onslaughts for the rest of time, basically. Wow, double Ordeal, but neither in a color that we're playing, which is really unfortunate. Would really have liked to have picked up an Ordeal here. Skull Cleaver is probably the choice. Although, geez, Naiad and Ordeal are both in this pack. That's crazy. We'll go with a Skull Cleaver, I guess. Just keep the aggro on. Looks like we're getting cut this pack, I think. But we'll take the bear. Yeah, I think we're getting cut. No white cards at all. So, two-headed Cerberus is actually reasonable. Like, with our Thunderous Might and our Fearsome Temper, it's quite good. I don't really like a Crow and Crusader at all, so we'll take the two-headed Cerberus. We have a couple humans that don't fly already. We've got Elite Skirmisher and Traveling Philosopher, so we'll take the Pegasus. Wow, that's a late Battle-Wise Hoplite. And we're not playing anything else in the pack, so we'll take the Hoplite. We've got Spark Jolt. We've got Spellheart Chimera, and Farika's Cure is the card that beats us the most, so we'll just take the Farika's Cure. Nick's home. Hey, Nick. A Crow and Crusader, Portent of Betrayal. I guess we passed Ornitharch, so he's going to take all the white cards regardless of whether or not they're aggressive. That's fine. So, whatever. If he wants to force that issue, then feel free. I guess we take Scholar, because it hurts us the most. Yeah, but he's going to take all the control white cards, like Divine Verdict, cards that we don't want. Wild Celebrants I'm fine with, actually. I think that card is fine. It's not ideal, but it's a good, top-end kind of card. Also is an answer to weapons we can't beat, like Bow of Nylea or Whip of Erebos.
You talking to someone?
Huh?
Talking to someone other than the screen?
Nope, just the screen.
What did you pass on the Thark for?
Loyal Pegasus.
Interesting. I'm not against it.
My roommate agrees with my pick of Loyal Pegasus over Ornitharch, by the way. So, I believe the quote was, "I'm not against it." So, a lot of black cards still in the pack. This is kind of ridiculous. Take this Boon of Erebos, I suppose.
I don't hate it.
So, we got a pretty solid deck so far. We're probably not playing this Wild Celebrants. Was there a Portent in that pack? That was probably stupid of me then. If there was a Portent of Betrayal in that pack, that was probably the right pick, and I just didn't pick it. This is going to be a 16 land deck, is the problem, so we don't really care to have big 5 drops. We're going to take this God's Willing. It's the best thing in the pack for us. We opened no good uncommons or rare for us. And really, this is the only common we care about. We don't really like Satyr Rambler, and we're probably wheeling it anyway. No Wingsteed Riders thus far. It's kind of annoying. Ordeal. I'm happy. Happy with Ordeal of Perforos. We could have had Daxos if we had the blue-white heroic deck, but... Phalanx Leader. Quite powerful. I like it. Not a whole lot for us in this pack, sadly. Got another two-headed Cerberus. I'm not sure we're playing two of that card. So, I'd rather just take this Divine Verdict. It's fine to have one of those in our deck. This pack has another Arena Athlete. Quite happy with that. So far we have Thunderous Might, Fearsome Temper, Ordeal of Perforos with our pillar. I mean, if we wheel the Daxos, we might play it, but it's going to be tough to play Phalanx Leader, two-headed Cerberus, Daxos in one deck. Although I guess we don't play two-headed Cerberus at that point. There you go. Nice pack of good stuff for us. Probably this Hopeful Eidolon is what we want. Not wheeling anything good, unfortunately. Probably just getting Swamp Defend the Hearth. This pack's real good for us. Can we just take this pack and have this be the rest of our deck? Because the next three packs aren't going to have anything for us. But we're going to take this Hopeful Eidolon. That works. This deck cannot splash, unfortunately. Can't afford it. We've got Observant Alseid and Chosen by Heliod. The Chosen is actually not very good in our deck, so we're going to take the Observant. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. I guess we get this Skull Cleaver. Keep the pressure up. Wheel the Satyr Rambler. I'll take it. Deck looks fine. I'm happy. Joe the Human. I thought about the Chosen, but we don't have a ton of heroic. We have the two Arena Athletes. And we've got enough ways to target them already that I didn't feel like it was worth it. I figured we were going to wheel that Titan Strength. So, with two Arena Athletes, two Elite Skirmishers, a Phalanx Leader, and a Traveling Philosopher, is it worth having a second Cavalry Pegasus or the first Portent of Betrayal? I like having one Portent. I'm happy with it. Get another two-headed Cerberus. Probably not playing. Definitely not playing the second. Possibly not playing the first. Get another Wild Celebrants for the sideboard. Yeah, the Portent Wield. Nobody runs this card. I don't know why. Kind of wish we got more Fearsome Tempers. But we have Fearsome Temper, Ordeal, and Thunderous Might. The Thunderous Might's actually pretty good. We might even play this Battle Priest. It survives Magma Jet and Farika's Cure. So, I'm happy with our deck. We'll see. It's not the most powerful I've ever seen, But I'm quite happy with 2 Loyal Pegasus, 2 Impetuous Sunchaser from Born of the Gods as the headliners. So let's see where this ends up here. So there's, you know, it's a good one. It's a good deck. This is 8-8. 8-8. Jackson just snuck over here, tried to chew on some paper. Not gonna let him do that. So, you know, it's a good deck, I think. I'm happy. We have one, so we have Hopeful Eidolon, Ordeal, Thunderous Might, Fearsome Temper, Observant Alseid. Is that enough to play the Pillar of War? Probably not. We also didn't see any Floodtide Serpents, so pretty happy we bailed on that. I guess we have enough 2-drops without the Setessan Battle Priest. No pillar. Yeah, I agree with the no pillar. I think we need like 7 enchantments. The other option is we could play one of these 2-headed Cerberus. We should never cut Sunchaser. Ruben Zoo, stop trolling me. I'm not about it. Sunchaser's the best card ever. I'm not about you and you're cutting Sunchaser. I can't decide if you're trolling me or not. Because you haven't been here the whole time when I showed you that I had 19 Sunchasers in my for sale binder. Looks like I got a car mate on my way to Atlanta. Dr. Todd Anderson, PhD, and I will be making the drive down thus far. See if we get anybody else. Sweet. There's my cards. Riggers won the tournament. Well, I'm not cutting a Sunchaser. I could see playing a 2-headed Cerberus. So if I play a 2-headed Cerberus, what would I cut? Battle Priest, I guess. I'm actually happy with that.